welcome to my channel. As you can see, I have Dunkin' Donuts for breakfast. I've got a bacon, egg, and cheese on an English muffin, and I got 6 jelly donuts. Just had a craving for jelly donuts. Sometimes I can satisfy that with just strawberry preserve on an English muffin. So let's take a look. At my bacon, egg, and cheese on an English muffin. Now it looks actually good. Wow, got a lot of bacon on here. And I have my large hazelnut. That was too close to the microphone. Make sure this doesn't end up in my lap. So, I went down to the Dunkin' Donuts and placed my order. And of course, you get your coffee first. And then they give you the donuts and you wait to the side for your order. But they're also filling the orders that come in from the app. Which I've yet to use. So the app orders, they just, fill them and put them on the counter. But if you're in the store and place your order, they call out. They never ask me for my receipt. So it's not gonna, it just dawned on me. Light dawns on Marblehead. That's a New England joke. It's on my cut. I've actually been in the store, and when they messed up my order, I was talking to someone. I said, I don't know if my order's up or not, because somebody ordered exactly what I did, but I didn't have my number. It's right on my coffee. Okay. Or is it? Yeah, okay. Because this only says hazelnut on it. I'm not specific. I just say hazelnut, hot, cream and sugar. I don't specify. It says 4 hazelnut shot, regular cream and sugar. Can you get stronger coffee? Can you request stronger coffee? No, that wouldn't make sense because they already make it. Anyways, they call up my order. Bacon, egg, and cheese croissant. So I'm looking around and I'm like, well, maybe the person somebody's on the phone, so I'm looking around that they haven't noticed their order. But I'm like, what are the odds? Well, pretty good because, it's not like 1 in a million or something. But I didn't go up because that's not what I ordered. And I still waited another couple of minutes. Then she called out the order again. Bacon, egg, and cheese croissant. So I went up and politely said, well, I ordered bacon, egg, and cheese on an English muffin. And I think they were hoping that I just, say, okay, never mind. I'll just, I'll take it. I don't want to impose on you. So they remade it. But while I was waiting, there was already somebody in there. There was a woman in there with her phone in front of her, going over her order. And the order that was on the counter that had her initials on it was not correct. So she said, is this somebody else's order with the same name? It was like Kathy C or something like that. She says it's sort of what I ordered, but not exactly. Now she's gonna have evidence right there on her phone, right? But the orders are just pouring in on that remote printer, on the printer from the app orders, and also, people walking in. It's pretty busy. I was surprised when I woke up early this morning because I went to bed late last night playing World of Tanks. But last night, it was sort of sprinkling out while the fog rolled in. You could actually see the fog. It was like a Sherlock Holmes movie, London Fog or something like that. But all of a sudden I said, you know what, I had McDonald's on the brain. I said, yeah, I want a quarter pounder with cheese. And it was 11:30 at night, and we have there is a 24-hour McDonald's, near me. So I had my shorts on and my slippers, and I'm like, I'm going over to McDonald's because, well, yeah, that was it. There wasn't any dessert that I needed to have, something like that. It was just, I was gonna make the barbecue. I said, well, it's kind of late. Can't see. I've got one of those lights that with the strap on it for the forehead or the head. But it was like drizzly out, or the fog came in. I've got a pack of chicken wings. I think I need to cook them today. I think it's been 3 That's not good. Anyways, I get on Route 1 and I'm approaching, there's a Walmart. I used to think that was a 24-hour Walmart too, but it isn't. I look at McDonald's and it's backed up all the way to Route 1. Like, if you pulled up next to the car behind and a couple of people already passed. I saw one person, pull into Burger King, but it's 24 hours, but it's not walk-in 24 hours, it's drive-through, I'm pretty sure. So unless they were going to stand in line at the drive-through. So it's 2 order lanes. But to get in, it's a single lane, so there's 2 cars, bumper to bumper, 2 lanes, up to the order. Speakers, kiosk, and then a single lane, to get into the parking lot, and a single lane to get through the drive-through windows to pick up your order. This was 11:40 at night on a Thursday, unless there was a game or a concert in Boston. Unless it's always like that, I don't know. I don't do something like that very often. Maybe that might be the 3rd time I've gone out there at past 8 o'clock maybe. Because I don't want to go out onto Route 1 during rush hour anyways. So I'll wait until like 8 o'clock maybe. But I don't know what was going on. It was packed. Well, let's have a donut. Oh, you know what? I didn't, right, this will be an ad. Unpaid ad. Didn't think about the thumbnail. Too late. It's so humid. The donuts are sweating. Wow, this is like, for a while I thought, or a couple of times I thought Dunkin' Donuts were improving their donuts with more filling, but these are, I don't know, all the costs are going up, everything's getting smaller. I actually did, I knew this ahead of time, but I came across a video, I think, or an article on the internet talking about how everything was getting smaller, and I seem to recall them talking about packages, like cookie packages. Before you know it, donuts will be the size of munchkins. Some guy he was at the pickup section at the Dunkin' Donuts, and he placed an order, and I'm like, no, that's not correct. I thought he wanted to add. That's what it seemed like, because they didn't, he had to ask. He was getting 2 boxes, 25 munchkins. There's no register there, so these. The rest will go in the freezer. Take them out as I need them. It'd be interesting is if you tracked the portions getting smaller by the calories must have gone down. So in the past, these donuts must have had more calories because they would have been larger with more filling. There's no rhyme or reason, I don't know. I'm getting. Is it me or no? I think it just got a little bit darker outside. I think today's chance of rain is greater than yesterday, which was just for the most part overcast. I think today actually we're going to be getting rain. It's going to be like this for like a week. I wanted to go in and do some maintenance on my beehive. Well, yeah, so I had to turn. I just turned around and came back home. But I was hungry at that point because I had prepared my brain for a nice quarter pounder with cheese, single quarter pounder with cheese with, I was going to get a large fry. So when I came home, I realized I had the chicken wings were out of the question. I almost thought about starting with that's the one thing with charcoal, is I'd have to light the charcoal and wait for that to get hot. But I had macaroni salad, and what else did I have? That's it. I actually had macaroni salad. I finished it. I think I went back for seconds while trying to play World of Tanks. Oh, I had this bad habit. I don't know why I have to nip it in the bud. I initialize a game for World of Tanks, and while I'm waiting for the game to start, I'd go on to YouTube and watch like a Family Guy episode or something like that, or I'd read an article, and then I'd see the flashing, and I'm like, oh man, I forgot about the game. It seemed like, 30 seconds had gone by, and I was playing the Bishop artillery, and I was killed. And I did that twice in a row. And all of a sudden I see the message there. I had a warning. I think I'm on like probation. How does that work? It happened to me once before. You're on probation for like a month or something like that. Oh, and those two games were so close. I was the reason why they lost. I'd be upset too. I always see people in the comments say, report this person or report that person as a bot. And I'm like, how does that work? They can't be like an individual going over these. It must be an automated system, but I don't know how that works. I don't see how you report. And World of Tanks keeps on resetting to windowed gameplay instead of full screen. I know they've had a couple of updates, but I keep on going back in and having to change to full screen gameplay, save it, and then when I close the game and reopen it, sometimes it just says I have to, they must have had some more updates. So I gotta make sure I don't, I wonder if they like kick you off the game for after that. I was on I think that was with the World of Warships, but it's the same company, right? I think I had that happen once before. And you either have to wait 30 days or you have to wait a certain amount of games. I had a tank. I don't understand it. I got a tank to use for free, I guess. It was a French tank, I think, Excelsior. And I noticed in my garage that on the French tanks I had like 9 games or 8 games left to play on this tank. So I said, well, I might as well play him. So I played 8 games, and then I thought maybe there was an option to buy the tank, or you were gonna get it for, I don't know. I couldn't see that there was no option to buy it. Maybe because I didn't have any. I'm not buying anything anymore. I haven't purchased anything for all this year, I think. I was in a bad habit of not World of Tanks. It's completely blocked out of my mind because it got World of Tanks in it. The other tank game. There's World of Tanks, and then there's. It's completely escaped my mind. It's on the tip of my tongue, anyways. I haven't turned my computer on this morning yet. There's World of Tanks. It's anyways, I forget what I was talking about. Now I forget what I was going to say. Oh yeah, I haven't, that other one I paid. I probably put a couple $100 into it at one point. I'm like, that's it. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not buying anymore. You buy the tank, and you buy the upgrades, and then you do research. And to get better tanks, you know. World of War, right? Something like that. Yeah, you got the planes. I was terrible at the planes, so I stopped playing that. I don't last too long in dogfights. life level. The gameplay instead of just video. What do they call it? Yeah, it's experience more like real tank battle, which I wouldn't want to be in the army, in the military, as a tank commander. The Ukrainian war has shown that, it's a different type of war. I know I saw a video last night on mobile artillery, on the latest American howitzer, and they can fire a shell. I think they have a shell that has enhancement to it, like rocket-propelled shell. So it's not just the initial trajectory and velocity. It then gets a boost from a rocket or a propellant. And I think the max was over 30, I think, and close to 40, maybe 39 miles. But, I'm watching, I see these videos, like drone footage, and, it's like, oh, look at a Russian training camp was obliterated, and I'm thinking, well, those were people, right? I mean, both sides are losing. These are people in the military. The Russians, they don't have a choice. And, I don't know. It's a stalemate. And people are getting killed. But I'm watching the video on the howitzer, and they show, clips from a trade show, military trade show. And you realize, this is a product that people make money selling to governments. And nobody buys their product. Or more people buy their product when there's actual fighting going on. That's a great selling point. And the people on the boards of these companies are usually ex-politicians and ex-military. I wonder if that's going to get the video flagged by saying that. Don't mean to add that to an ASMR video. But it is interesting. Or you have to keep that. You have to realize that reality. Well, as Depeche Mode says, enjoy the silence. Is that what it says in one of their songs? Now I got that image of him with the crown and the red royal cape on, and the beach chair as he's on the mountaintop. I think I'm gonna watch some Depeche Mode videos now. Okay, well, thanks everyone for stopping by. I don't want this video going too long. I already went over the 26 minutes, and there's 2 more. I had to reset the camera, so we're at 2 minutes and 32 seconds. was a nice Dunkin' Donuts breakfast. Nice, healthy American breakfast on this Friday. Is it August 18th or the 16th? I forget. I looked at my phone this morning. It was one of those two. So thanks again everyone for stopping by. Thank you for your continued support and your comments. And until next video. Oh, thanks to all my Amazon. Thanks for using the Amazon affiliate link to make any of your Amazon purchases. And till next video, everyone. Bye. Thanks for watching.